Welcome back, everyone. Take a moment. Settle in. Let's be honest. Small talk can be exhausting. We've all mastered the art, haven't we? The polite how are yous, the surface level chit chat. It's a necessary social lubricant, isn't it? A way to navigate the world without constantly baring our souls. But how often, how truly often, do those conversations actually leave us feeling truly seen, truly supported, in a world that often values breadth over depth, where we can have hundreds, even thousands of connections online? It's profoundly easy, isn't it, to find ourselves surrounded by acquaintances, yet starving for authentic, soul-nourishing connection. It's a paradox of our modern age. Pause, really. We're connected, yes, but we're also, perhaps, more isolated than ever before. And you, my friends, you deserve more than that. You deserve relationships that anchor you even in life's fiercest storms, offering a steady hand and a calm, reassuring voice. And you deserve relationships that cheer you on, in your triumphs, celebrating your brilliance, without reservation. These aren't just pleasant additions to life, they are, in fact, fundamental. Fundamental to our well-being, our resilience, and our very sense of self. Research in psychology consistently shows, time and time again, that strong social connections are a leading indicator of happiness, longevity, and mental health. They are not a luxury, they are a necessity. And here's the good news, the truly hopeful part. That isn't just a dream, a whispered wish. It's absolutely possible. It's within your grasp for every one of you. Today, we're going beyond the pleasantries, beyond the superficial nods. We're talking about how to deliberately and mindfully build relationships that don't just exist, but truly enrich your life, boost your well-being, and stand the test of time. Weathering changes and challenges. This isn't about finding the right people, as much as it is about being the right person and understanding the delicate alchemy of genuine human connection. So, if you're ready to move from polite to powerful connections, from fleeting interactions to foundational bonds, then let's dive in. Hearing words is easy. Our ears pick up sound waves, our brains process language. But truly listening? That's a superpower. An act of profound generosity and presence. It's not just about waiting for your turn to speak, you see. It's about creating a sacred space emphasis for another person's experience. Makes people feel seen, truly valued, and deeply understood, which are among the most fundamental human needs. When someone feels heard, their nervous system calms, and they feel safe enough to open up more deeply. Here's how to practice it, not as a mere technique, but as a genuine state of being. First, put away distractions physically and mentally. That means your phone face down, your gaze attentive, and your mind not rehearsing your response. Give them truly the gift of your undivided attention. Next, make eye contact. Not a stare, mind you, but a warm, engaged gaze that communicates presence. If direct eye contact feels uncomfortable, that's okay. Focus on their eyebrows or the space between their eyes. And please don't interrupt. Let them finish their thought, even if there's a pause, a long one. Sometimes the most important insights come after initial thoughts. Silence, in fact, can be a powerful invitation for more. Clarifying, open-ended questions with genuine curiosity. Move beyond simple yes/no responses. Instead, try questions like, what did that feel like for you in that moment? Or, can you tell me more about that part? Or even, what was the hardest aspect of that whole experience? These kinds of questions, they draw out deeper emotions and richer perspectives, truly showing you're invested in their inner world. Lastly, reflect back on what you've heard in your own words to confirm your understanding. Use phrases like, "So, if I'm understanding correctly, it sounds like you felt frustrated because X happened and that led to Y?" Or perhaps, "It sounds like you're feeling a mix of relief and a little bit of apprehension about this new change." This isn't parroting, no. It's a demonstration that their words have landed and truly resonated with you. Active listening builds the absolute foundation, emphasis, of every supportive relationship. It says unequivocally, "You matter. Your words matter. You are worthy of my full attention." Now, think of appreciation like water for a garden. The more you pour in consistently, genuinely, and specifically, the more your relationship will flourish, grow deep roots, and withstand dry spells. Gratitude isn't just a pleasant emotion, you see, it's a powerful relational tool. When we express it, it actually strengthens neural pathways associated with positive emotions in both the giver and receiver, creating a truly virtuous cycle. Don't just offer a generic thanks. While polite, it often just washes over someone without truly landing. Dig deeper. For example, say, "Thank you for taking the time to explain that concept so patiently, emphasis, to me this morning. I was really struggling, and your clarity genuinely helped me understand the whole process." Or, "I truly appreciate that you always remember my favorite coffee order when we meet. It's a small detail, but it makes me feel incredibly seen and cared for, and it brightens my whole morning." Always be genuine. Your sincerity is palpable. Be specific. It shows you've truly noticed and valued their particular action or quality. And please don't reserve appreciation for only grand gestures or big moments. Celebrate the small, everyday kindnesses and efforts too. Acknowledging the mundane acts of care is often what differentiates surface-level politeness from deep connection. It's in these small, consistent acknowledgments that trust and affection truly blossom. This is perhaps one of the most misunderstood yet absolutely vital aspects of healthy connection. Boundaries aren't walls designed to keep people out or to distance yourself from others. On the contrary, they are doors carefully placed, intentionally opened or closed that protect your energy, define your identity, and invite respect. They are about clarifying who you are and what you need within any given relationship. Healthy boundaries prevent resentment from festering, which is a slow poison to any connection. They actually make relationships stronger because they ensure that both parties are operating from a place of respect and understanding rather than obligation or burnout. They communicate very clearly, "I value myself enough to set these limits, and because I value myself, I can show up more fully and authentically for you." Practice using I statements, which are empowering and non-accusatory. For example, "I need some quiet time after work to recharge my social battery. So I won't be checking emails or taking calls right away. I'll connect with you after dinner." Or, "I appreciate you asking, but I'm not able to take on that extra task right now because I'm fully committed to my current projects. I want to ensure I do a good job on what's already on my plate." And remember, no is a complete sentence. You don't always owe a lengthy justification, especially when it comes to your time, your energy, or your emotional capacity. Setting boundaries is an act of profound self-care, not rejection of another person. Teaches others how to treat you. And paradoxically, it allows for deeper, more sustainable connections because it prevents you from becoming overwhelmed and resentful. Trust and respect are the invisible yet incredibly strong threads that hold relationships together. They are not given freely. My dear souls, building supportive relationships is indeed like tending a garden. Takes patience because growth isn't always immediate or uniform. Takes consistency, daily watering, regular weeding, thoughtful pruning. You can't just plant a seed and walk away expecting a vibrant harvest. But the results? Oh, they are truly life-changing. They provide shade in the heat, beauty in barren times, and sustenance for your soul. So, here's my challenge for you this week. A gentle invitation, not a demanding task. Choose just one of these practices: active listening, sincere appreciation, healthy boundaries, or fostering trust and respect. And for this week, truly focus on it. Start small. Perhaps just one more specific appreciation or one intentional moment of distraction free listening. Because even the smallest, most deliberate effort can ripple outward, touching not just the person you're interacting with, but transforming the very fabric of how you connect with the world. When we choose depth over surface and empathy over indifference, when we invest in the human connections around us, we don't just enrich our own lives, we also enrich the lives of others in profound ways. We create communities, whether in our families, our workplaces, our friendships, or our broader social circles, where everyone feels valued, respected, and truly belongs. And isn't that a world we all long to live in? So now, before we close, I'd love to hear from you. Take a moment to reflect. Perhaps share a small story, a brief reflection about a supportive relationship in your life, or an instance where one of these principles made a difference. And if this message resonated with you today, if it sparked something within you, I encourage you to share it or simply share yourself more deeply with someone you'd like to grow closer to. Thank you for joining me this week, for opening your hearts and your minds. Till next time, remember the power you hold to cultivate connection. Namaste.